Hey guys, it's your girl and I'm back with another video. As you can tell from the title, today's video is gonna be about how to connect with God and how to hear Him when He speaks to you. Also, I want to address why certain people start to feel like when they pray to God that He's either not answering them, or like instead of giving them what they asked for, He's putting them through trials and tribulations. And for those of you who don't know what trials and tribulations are, trials and tribulations is basically when God puts you through things in life, which is a trial. The trial, you always gonna go through the worst case scenario in the trial. Okay? The tribulation is the triumph, right? It's the tribute. It's what God is giving you in reward for your trial, right? So basically, I have been running into lots of people lately who've been sitting there telling me, oh, I feel so down. I feel like my life would never be great. I'm mad because I've been going through this situation for so many years. Or, oh, I feel like God not listening to me when I pray. I feel like I've been praying to the wrong person, or things of that nature, you feel me? So the first thing that I'm going to address is the people who feel like God is not giving them what they want when they have asked for it, okay? So in life, God is always going to give you blessings, and He will always give you blessings. But one thing people have to understand is you cannot receive a blessing without a lesson. Now, if you were to sit there, say if you had a child, right? If you was to sit there and give your child things that they didn't know how to take care of, for example, would you give a 5-year-old $1 million? No. Would you give somebody who's never had a job, never paid any rent, never done anything, $1 million? No. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because when you ask God for things in life, He's going to give it to you, yes. But He won't give it to you when you think you deserve it. Because when you think you deserve it, that doesn't mean, oh, you deserve it, you know. What that really means is you want it now because that's what you're thinking about. Yeah, so you have to be able to step out of that phase. And I'm really literally just stepping out of that phase. So I can't even try to sit there and say that I'm so perfect that I do it, because I don't. I'm still learning to write with y'all. So it's like when you step out that phase of, oh, I want it now and I want it right now and I think it's for me now, so I want to have it now. And then when you don't receive it, you get mad. Of course you're going to get mad because it don't come on your time. Matter of fact, I said it wrong. It does come on your time. But the time that is right for you is the time that you're prepared with. So God is always going to prepare you before He blesses you. He cannot give you something that He knows that you won't be able to cherish, something that He knows you won't be able to take care of. When God gives you a blessing, He wants you to be able to keep that blessing for a long term, for a long period of time. So why give you something that you're not ready for so it could just go to waste, right? No. When I give you something as your Father God, I want you to be able to have it, hold it, and cherish it, right? So what He's going to do is He's going to prepare you. He's going to put you through the worst case scenario. He's going to put you through the worst situations. And those worst situations are going to be the best situations for your outcome. Reason I'm saying that is because if you, like, back to not being able to know how to take care of things. So, like, back to the $1 million. If you sit there, you got $1 million, right? And you don't know nothing about taking care of nothing about bills, nothing. When you get to the $1 million, guarantee the first thing you're going to spend that $1 million on is things that you want instead of things that you need, right? And not only things that you need, but then by the time you finish buying everything, it's like you ain't got $1 million no more because you done bought up everything. And what do you have to say now? What money do you have to maintain the things that you have bought, right? So when you think about it like that, God is going to sit there. He's going to put you through situations where you get the most money you ever had in your life. He might not give you the $1 million. He might give you $100,000 to see what you're going to do with that. Just to put you through a test, because I just literally went through this. He going to give you a couple of change, you feel me? And when you get that couple of change, you got to think of what you're going to do with it. Now, if you sit there and you do something irresponsible, that's the lesson. 9 times out of 10, if you ain't never had this before, you're going to do something irresponsible. Because when God bless you, like I said, He wants to bless you in flourishing. He wants you to flourish. When He bless you, He only giving you a seed to plant. That's one thing people don't understand. When He bless you, He ain't giving you the whole flower. He giving you that seed to plant because it takes time. He want that blessing to last forever. Just like a child. Just like life. Your life is going to last as long as your blessings will. So it's like, y'all got to understand. Don't sit there and bottle yourself up in a box because y'all can't get what y'all prayed for in a moment. Because everything that you go through after that prayer, bad, good, or indifferent, is preparing you for the next step in life. Because if you ain't never know how to waste money, you would never know how to save money. That's one. So, and even if it's not money, even if it's something you praying for as far as like a relationship or a career goal, he's gonna put you through things in life where to get that relationship, he might put you through the worst relationship you ever had in your entire life. And you might think that you would never fall in love again, but you have to know what not to do in order to know what to do. Just like a child. When a child, you talking to people? Yeah, go to my child. What's that? That's my mom, y'all. So, just like with a child, when a child is growing, they're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. Terrible tools, if y'all got kids, y'all know. They're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff they ain't got no business doing, but it's all a part of a learning process so that God could bless them with the knowledge that they need. You gotta know what not to do in order to know what to do. So if you ever put in a situation and you feel stuck and stagnated, just ask God to give you a clear mind. Ask him to help you to understand why you're going through what you're going through instead of being upset that you're going through what you're going through. And I know it's hard sometimes to sit there and just say, hey, I'm just gonna be 100% happy even though I'm going through something negative. No, it don't work like that. That's not what I'm telling you to do. What I'm telling you to do is to have patience with God, have patience with yourself, and have patience with the lessons that you're learning to receive your blessings. Some people, they go through 50 years of lessons and go through another 20 of the biggest blessings that they could ever imagine. But it all depends on when you are able to discipline yourself and allow yourself to learn that things take time. Everything that God is going to bless you with, you will receive. But you have to be ready. You have to be prepared. Ain't no sense in giving nobody something that they can't take care of. Because if they can't take care of it, that's the same thing as them not having it. Because you're going to get it just to not have it no more. Don't make no sense, y'all. None. So, the second thing I want to address is when you sit there and you say, hey, yeah, I'm a God believer. And you just expect for God to just sit there and say, oh yeah, I'm just gonna a whole bunch of blessings gonna fall out the sky because you believe in me. No. God says for the people who believe in me, but they have not what they ask, it's because you probably didn't even ask. You probably thought you asked, but to ask you have to pray. You have to talk to God the way I'm talking to y'all. So you ask not because you have not. If y'all don't know this, go to Steve Harvey and figure it out because this man taught me a lot. But you ask not because you have not. And if you think about it, they always say, for the ones that understand better this way, closed mouth don't get fed. Stop being that closed mouth not getting fed. God is your father. Your father will never put you in a situation to where you will be in harm's way, in danger, or in a situation that is going to tear you down and never build you up. Every situation that God put you in that will tear you down is to build you up for the best. I keep saying, you have to know what not to do in order to know what to do, right? So when you sit there and you feel like, oh, yeah, I've been doing everything right. I've been doing everything I'm supposed to do. But I just still don't, you feel me? God is not blessing me the way he blessing y'all people. You sitting here on Instagram watching these people live their life, they best life at that. And your eyes, because you don't know what trials and tribulations they going through. You only know what they showing on that post or on that Snapchat story, right? So what happens is, people start to sit there and feel like, oh my gosh, y'all passing me in life. Not only do you have not because you ask not, but God said, tell me what you want and I will bless you with it. If you don't know what you want, you can't receive a blessing. If you say today, God, bless me with a car. I really want a car. Yeah, you can do everything to get that car. You can do everything. But then if you change your mind right after that and say, nah, God bless me with a house, he gonna forget about the car and go try to get you that house. Then you say, no. God, no. I want $1 million. Then he gonna try to sit there and say, all right, forget the car, forget the house, I'm gonna get the person $1 million. No, I don't want the $1 million. I'm gonna just stay mad because I ain't get what I wanted because it didn't happen right now. That's not how it works. If you ask God for what you want, you have to have a focused and steady mindset. You have to have a path set straight on what you want. So now if you know you want a house, you want a car, and you want $1 million, ask God to put you in position to just get your life together. Ask him to put you in position to have a successful life so that you can have the necessities that you need. Instead of asking for one car, one house, $1 million, ask him to bless you with a life of abundance. It don't matter what house you get. It don't matter what car you get. It don't matter if you get $1 million, but you gotta know exactly what you asking for. And you have to continue to have that faith. You can't just ask, walk in faith for that moment, lose a little bit of faith, something happened to make you feel like, oh no, God not answering me, God not gonna answer me. No, that's a test to see if you got that faith. Because when you ask what you want, he will give it to you. But you gotta believe that he's going to give it to you. You can't just believe it in the moment. You gotta believe that he gonna bless you even if it ain't going the way you think it's supposed to go right now. Because like I said, you have to go through the preparation. You have to go through the preparation. If God sit there and he trying to talk to you, he gonna start doing things in your life that you're not gonna like because you don't hear him. And in order to get you to hear him, when God get upset, he gonna put you through things like, he gonna put you through I told you so situations, okay? When I say I told you so situations, I've been through a lot of these I told you so situations, right? Now, I done sat here and asked God for certain things, right? And he put me through an I told you so situation. Because I remember when I first asked to become a YouTuber. And for God to give me the knowledge that I need so that I could become a YouTuber, and to give me the courage that I need to be able to stand in front of this camera right now and talk to y'all about exactly what I'm talking to y'all about right now. Believe it or not, I had this confidence 2 years ago. So instead of me sitting here thinking, oh yeah, God is putting me through these situations so that I can understand how to be more confident. God is putting me through these situations so I can understand that he is always going to walk with me. God is, you feel me? It's like, at that moment, when I realized I wasn't getting the YouTube channel right away, when I realized I wasn't getting the success right away, because that same day I posted a video, the same day, next day after I posted a video, and I started to see that these videos wasn't getting the numbers that I wanted them to get, right? The numbers that I wanted them to get. And I was getting mad. I'm like, you know, forget this YouTube. So I don't even want to be a YouTuber no more. Forget it. I need more fans. I need more clout. I need to figure out a way to get my fans before I be on YouTube, right? No. No, that is not how it was supposed to go down. What happened was, the reason why those videos, now that I think about it, didn't get no views when I wanted them, because if people, imagine if thousands of people would have seen those weak videos that I was doing, that I was not proud of, and I would have got clout off that. No, God is not going to put you on the platform you want to be to get embarrassed. He's not going to put you on the platform you want to be on to get crossed over. He's going to put you on that platform so that when people come see you, they're going to see the best version of you, okay? Okay. So, don't be mad because, oh, you ain't getting them couple of views. Don't be mad because you ain't getting those couple of dollars. Don't be mad because you ain't getting that car. And and even if, you feel me, you do get mad, always remind yourself, nah, it's just a moment. This feeling gonna pass, you feel me? God got me. And I bet you money, that feeling is gonna go away. Away. Right? Then I also want to pinpoint how when God puts you in a situation to lose people in your life, right? Don't take every person that you lose as a loss. Sometimes God bless you with close relationships in life because he knows these people can help you. Now, for example, my grandmother, right, on my dad's side, when she passed away, right, it was a very, very, very emotional stage of my life and my family's life, and that's probably one of the most tragic deaths that ever happened to me, because I cried about that for years, and if I think hard enough, I'll cry again. So it's like, certain people that God put in your life is a blessing, but sometimes those people, they're not able to fulfill the lesson for themselves that God is trying to put in. And sometimes they, like, okay, best way I can say this is, sometimes people got two jobs: to take care of themselves and to be there for other people. Sometimes in life, people get so caught up in being there for other people that God got to sit there and take them out of certain situations so that they can help these people. without having to go through so much hurt and so much pain. Because a person can't help you if they're not happy within themselves. And if God knows that their purpose was to sit there and to be there to help him push you, he's going to put them in positions so that they can push you, whether it be in spirit or whether it be in a physical. Because sometimes the plan that God got for you, it can't happen here. Sometimes it just can't. And people got to understand, just because you die in the physical don't mean you die in the spiritual. Because your spiritual is way more powerful than your physical. Your physical is the only thing that is temporary. Remember that. Take heed. Take heed. That is the only thing that will not last, is the physical. So you got to understand the soul. You got to feed the soul, nurture the soul. After asking for God, after you ask God for what you want and he starts to bless you, you got to sit there and feed your soul and nourish your soul. Because you can't just sit there using old habits to get to a newfound destination. Okay? Because if you was going to use old habits to get to a new destination, you might as well stay where you was at. Okay? Because them old behaviors don't work in this new life. It don't. So I'm going to need you to execute that old version of yourself that was sitting in the pity. I'm going to need you to execute that old version of yourself that was sitting there saying, oh my God, God is not answering, and realize what he's doing for you. I asked for a certain thing, and ever since I asked for it, God has been putting me through situations in order so that I can be ready when I receive what I asked for. I had to lose a couple dollars. I had to earn money. I had to understand how to budget. I had to understand that I got to work for what I want. I got to understand that I have to have a certain amount of confidence in order to be the best version of myself. I had to understand that I have to just do it. Like Nike said, just do it, baby. Just do it. Because that's all you got to do. And keep the faith. That's all you have to do. God is going to turn your life around. I don't know who needs to hear this message. I know a couple of people that need to hear it, but I don't know exactly who needs to hear it. Whoever needs to hear this message, take heed. I'm telling you, because God is talking through me for a reason. For a reason. And anybody that know me, who I've ever made a change in their life, they know God talks through me for a reason, okay? I'm here to help y'all, and I'm here to motivate y'all. I'm here to help y'all understand what y'all going through right now. It's only a preparation for what God got to give y'all in the long run. It's only a preparation. So stay prepared, okay? Because when he come, he coming through, okay? God don't never let nobody down when he come, okay? When he show up, he shows the fuck out, okay? Okay? So I'm going to need y'all to put y'all big man drawers on, put y'all big girl drawers on and say, God, you got me. I need y'all to sit down and thank God for the life that y'all have. I need y'all to sit down and thank God for every lesson, every mistake, and every blessing that he's giving y'all. Because you got to make a mistake to learn a lesson to receive a blessing. You got to make a mistake to learn a lesson to receive a blessing. You got to make a mistake to learn a lesson to receive a blessing. And even if you don't make a mistake to learn that lesson, oh, best believe, baby, you will learn it. You don't always got to make a mistake to learn a lesson. Because like I said, when God put you in positions to take things away from you that you thought was supposed to be there for you, that's God telling you, oh yeah, baby, I'm taking this from you because it's time for you to focus on you. It's time for you to see what I can do for you without having what you thought was so great in your life. Because ain't nothing greater than the power of God. And that's what y'all going to understand after today. After this video, I want y'all to all go ask God for what y'all want. Thank him for being here on this earth. Thank him for continuing to protect you and wash you in his son's blood. I want you all to continue to sit there and envision what y'all want for yourselves. You have to envision it. You have to ask for what you want. You have to act as if you already have it. You have to release old behaviors in order to receive what God is trying to give you. You have to learn. You have to elevate. You cannot be who you are now trying to get what you want later, because you ain't gonna be that same person later, especially not for that thing you want. You have to be in alignment with the things that you want. So if you know you want $1 million, do you have $1 million mindset? If you know you want a car, do you got a car having ass mindset? Because you know you got to pay bills every month. To be a millionaire, you got to keep the million, and you got to make that shit double. So do you know how to do that? Figure it out. Figure it out. Everything y'all want to do, figure it out. Figure it out. Ask God to help you figure it out. And every time you go through something bad, think about, how does this situation relate to what I asked God to give me? For example, if you ask for an apartment, you say, hey God, I want to move out my mom's crib and I want to get my own house, and I want to buy next year. That year, you're going to lose money You're gonna make it back. You're gonna earn money. You're gonna understand what it means to become your own freaking boss. You're gonna understand priority. You're gonna have to understand what it means to clean, maintenance. You're gonna have to there's a lot of things that you're gonna have to learn in preparation before you receive that apartment. But it don't mean you're not gonna receive it. It just means when you receive it, you're gonna be ready for everything that apartment got coming towards you. Like, comment, subscribe, leave all. But I say all of your comments down below. Leave all of your comments down below because I want to see what y'all have to say. And I want to see how many people I've helped. And I just pray that all of you hear me the best way that y'all could hear me, because I know that the way that I explain things, it won't get to everybody the same way. But the ones that it do get to, the ones that God allowed me to reach, God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I love you all.